Hello, Wildcats. I'm Adam Elrod.
And I'm Heidi Shoresman.
We have a very exciting episode of the Wildcat Weekly coming at you. First up, we have Cats Cooking with Maxwell Pearson. We're going to talk about downtown shopping. Then we have a festive poll with Dylan Hostetter. And finally, we're going to end it with a sweet poem that was written by our very own teachers.
This is our first ever Wildcat Weekly Holiday Spectacular and is the last Wildcat Weekly of 2020.
Now I think it's a good time to take it over to Maxwell with Cats Cooking. He is going to show us how he makes his famous Oreo truffles.
Hey guys, it's Maxwell from the Prowler staff, and today we're making Oreo truffles. So I have 20 Oreos to this food processor, and I'm just going to blend it out real quick till it looks like kind of like wet sand. Okay, so after it's all mixed up, we're gonna add a block of cream cheese, which is 4 ounces of cream cheese. And we're gonna mix that up till it kind of forms a ball. And if you see any white streaks, you may just need to mix it up more. But as you can see, it's just kind of like wet sand, kind of a pasta type consistency. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take about a tablespoon of this mixture and you're gonna form it with your hands. You can kind of eyeball it or you can measure it out. And you're just gonna roll it up and make it into tiny balls like that. And you're gonna put them on either parchment paper or wax paper. I'm using a silicone mat. And you're gonna keep it on a cookie tray. So you're gonna form them. One recipe is gonna make 18 balls. If you're doing about a tablespoon, you can make them as big or as little as you want. So after you form these, you're gonna put them in the freezer for 15 minutes. I've got some ready to go. These have been chilling, and as you can see, they're kind of firm. You don't want them too hard, but if they're still too warm, they're gonna fall apart when you dip them in the chocolate. So next, you're gonna put one of these, and you're gonna dunk it in the chocolate. And I like to use 2 forks with this, and you're just gonna move it around in the chocolate mixture. Just like that. This is 8 ounces of any chocolate you want, so milk, dark, or you can even do white. And after you kind of let some of the chocolate drip off, you're gonna put it back on to the cookie sheet, just like that. And then I have some decorations here. You can do anything you want. We have some crushed Oreos, we have some sprinkles, and we have some crushed peppermint. So I will do some peppermint. And while it's still warm, you're gonna wanna do this just because it will cool very quickly. You're gonna put these back in the freezer for like 5 minutes until they set up. And then you can put them on a serving tray or whatever you want. And you can also take off some of the excess chocolate after they've cooled. I've got some right here. I've got the Oreo top ones, the peppermint, and the sprinkles. So, here you go. Here are your Oreo truffles. Happy holidays.
If you need any last minute holiday gifts, make sure you go downtown and support our local businesses.
Okay, so what are some good gift ideas for family or friends this holiday season from your store?
We picked out a couple, and we think everybody's doing carbs right now. Lots of comfort food. It's getting a great little pizza book to get your perfect at-home pizza crust started. And who doesn't love guac? It's always so hard to keep it fresh and keep it really good, and this works like a charm. Wonderful for friend gifts, family gifts, anybody in your life who loves their avocados.
So what gifts would you recommend for family and friends from Walkabout this Christmas season?
So definitely one of our biggest sellers would have to be Hydro Flask. It's very popular. They have really bright colors. They have all different sizes. And you can use them for water or coffee, which is amazing. So they keep your stuff hot all day and cold all day, which is amazing. I have lots of these and I really absolutely love them. So yeah.
We have exclusive availability on the Lexington brick t-shirts. We have this in lots of colors. This is of course the brick that's famous throughout Lexington. It's all over our seal for the city. It's on our trash cans. You see it all over downtown. And we have the only t-shirts like this in town. And these are made by a local artisan here. One of the things that I think people may not consider how they could help other than just shopping at downtown stores. Most of the stores downtown are using social media to reach out to try to attract customers. What people don't understand, I think a lot of times, is that if you like and share a post, it does more for that post as far as putting it up in the algorithm with the different social media platforms. So anytime you see a store, like it could be pumpkin seeds or whatever, and you like their post, like it and share it on your feed, and that will be seen by thousands more people, and it can be seen by a lot more people. So I think it's a way to help the store without actually spending money at the store, but it really is a benefit to them.
Okay, great.
All right, next up we have Dylan Hostetter with the Holiday Prowler Poll.
Hello, and welcome to this week's Prowler Poll. Feels good to be back delivering the poll one last time this year, doesn't it, Blake? Blake? Oh no. I'm doing the poll. And I'm all alone. It's okay. Anyways, let's get on with the results. By some sort of Christmas miracle, we got almost 100 responses on this week's poll. So when asked what your favorite part of the season was, some people said lights, some people said decorating the Christmas tree, some people said snow, some people said time with family, some people said music. Yes, I do have a Christmas with the Chipmunks CD. Don't judge me. Some people said food, and some people said their favorite part about the holiday season is no school. When asked what the greatest Christmas song of all time is, we got some good answers. Some said Jingle Bells. Some said All I Want for Christmas Is You. Jingle Bell Rock. And finally, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't my notes. This is a letter from my family. Apparently my grandmother did get ran over by a reindeer. Ooh, they included pictures. Whew. When asked what your favorite holiday tradition is, we got some good answers, some of which being Christmas Eve gifts, Secret Santa, going to a grandparent's house, picking out a tree, and even the Christmas pickle. Mine's fancy. And now we come to one of the most debated points on our poll. Which teacher would be number one on the nice list? Now, as I said, this is a very hot debate, but coming out on top at number one on the nice list is, drumroll, Mr. Gallagher. Congratulations. Number two is actually tied between Miss Nepper and Miss Holden. Now, I don't want you to say these results are wrong. I took the time and tallied out all those names. It's very painstaking, trust me. When asked what your favorite holiday shops are, some answers included Walmart, Macy's, Target, Bath & Body Works, and Yankee Candle. And finally, when asked what you'll be looking forward to most in this upcoming year, 2021, answers included college, warmer weather, going back to school in person, hopefully, no more COVID, and of course, an overall better year. Well, I think that's going to be it for the poll this year. We had a good time making these things, 2020, all things considered, and really enjoyed everyone who watches. See you next year.
Okay, now we have a very special reading of a poem performed by our teachers.
Hello everyone, and happy winter break. Here is a poem especially for you. 'Twas the night before Christmas break, when all through RCHS, not a teacher was present, not even Profe Vest. The art bins were closed, the staff had done their share, and Assistant Principal Fleshman, now home, listened to Blue Christmas in his old rocking chair.
Good morning.
Then some stuff happened, as you might know, involving Santa, reindeer, and the purest of white snow. But secretly, there was much more a-brewing. A group of rascals, rebels, and teachers was stewing.
Now Ms. Copsey, now Ms. Grimm, Ms. Wright and Mr. Lenore, on Miss Fitzgerald, on Miss Williamson, Miss Sabutka, and Mr. Moore. They were planning but one final Google Meet. They missed their students more than you might think.
In case you are wondering, the names listed were few, but all the teachers here at RCHS miss their students. That means you. So as you find the right balance between work and play, remember that your RCHS teachers wish you a happy holiday.